Okay, right. Lesson 17, detail writing. We will be focusing on the magical element in Euphoria. So today, the goal is good fairy writers revise and edit their stories, looking for places in their story to add magic. Now, for a fairy tale to work, the magic can't be sprinkled around willy-nilly. You can't just put magic in random parts of the story. It needs to connect to the heart of the story. Magic usually pops up when the story's trouble or the main problem pops up. So I have a few different ways that fairy tale writers incorporate magic. Magic can look like main things, and it's up to you to decide which one or maybe two forms of magic that you want to incorporate. So sometimes there are magical characters who solve a big problem. A good example is the fairy godmother in Cinderella. She pops up, Cinderella get the dress, the carriage, all of these things so that Cinderella's problem, not being able to ball, is fixed. Another way magic is through a magical object. Then that object is safe for the day. Think about in Snow White, the poisonous apple. So that Snow White to bite of, it forces her to fall asleep, and the problem arises. Another situation that might come up is a magical event. Now, if you think about in Jack and the Beanstalk, there are these magic beans, which then turn to a magical vine, and the climb, and that's kind of where the problem arises. So your job today is to determine what is the heart of your story. What is the main scene, that important scene, that the problem gets solved in your fairy tale. You need to first identify that. Then you need to think how you're going to incorporate some form of magic in this part of your story. Are you going to have a magical character, a magical object, or a magical event? Now, you could have magic right before the heart of your story. You could have a magical object appear that helps the character solve during the heart of the story. There are a lot of different ways that can accomplish this. Don't put magic at the beginning and then at the end just to say that you have magic in your story, because that doesn't make much sense. You really need to think about how magic would best fit with the heart of your story. A lot of writers use magic to solve the problem, but you don't have to. You can use magic to cause the problem or to make the problem get worse. That also might lead to having another magic which helps save trouble is over. You write that scene as best as you can. Really focus on that magic. Make sure it makes sense in your story. That is important. Happy writing!